position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Coming out with it, it's Tyree. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida's offense will start this game off with the football. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
They'll ride the hot hand. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Mayer. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Gators will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They booted away on fourth down. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Caught. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Touchdown, Tiger! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out in the flat. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten match matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, what a move to get room. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's inside, got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Auburn lines up quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Give to the running back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Hale. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it, looking for the first down. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moffitt. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Grabbed over the middle, it's Allen. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. And wings it incomplete. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Finds his big tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Gators will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Makes the quick grab. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moncrief. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Shotgun snap on third down. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hale.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Mayer. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Handoff to the single back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. There he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. The scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Looking for the score. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Gators! Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A run for the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. Here's the pressure. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner will be brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game.
Well, trailing late in the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that, and they took a negative play. But at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they're able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And here in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Rides to back and leaves it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And how about that? In the fourth quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Moffitt. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Heel off one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third down, going up top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. This game will come down to this, a try to save them. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. It's good. Easy call for the refs. All tied up, just over a minute to go, guys. Still plenty of time for a finish. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Moncrief. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. The give on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And, man, now you see why it's such an advantage to play defense first in overtime. So your offense knows exactly what they need. Nice job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and forcing the would-be field goal attempt next.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Just drives it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They're working that left side. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. Here's a hit. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Florida. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. He'll do it himself on the draw. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Four down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decide in overtime, crushing loss.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.